Welcome back. This is match number 2 of the day. Czech Republic going against. They won the toss and they have elected to field first, the men in green and black. On the other hand, the SPZ Gladiators will have to set a target. We've seen an exciting previous game, but this is a new game and we're waiting for the first delivery. This is the Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by ACE. Second match of the day between Czech Republic and SPZ Gladiators. Great start, spin from the first over. Accuracy would be key. That's nicely timed, and the first runs on the board for SPZ Gladiators. It is a weekend, it is a Friday noon match. মধ্যে কে জানি একটা লেগ সাইড Well, the Czech Republic run chase is on. A target of 125 from 18 overs. Two openers still in the crease. Niloy Hassan Shohag on strike. It is the third or fourth ball of the over. That was hit straight as an arrow, showing the maker's name. What a shot! This is explosive stuff from Niloy Hassan Shohag. The first over boundary, and Czech Republic race off to 8 for no loss. And this is just the first over. They're searching for a new ball. That was smashed out of the fences. Brilliant timing there. Shot of authority, shot of confidence. And looks like Niloy Shohag loves to hit the ball straight. He will go after anything within his hitting arc. Maidul almost stunned after that big hit from Niloy. Not happy with the new ball that's handed over to him. Most likely he'll have to continue with it. Not a lot of runs on the board, but if Hassan can hit a few more, he can make this run chase look really easy. Well bowled. No movement of the feet. Good comeback from the bowler to end over number 1. Czech Republic 8 for no loss after 1 over. Alamin Siddiq Shujan is the new bowler. Will be coming around the wicket to the left-handed Akram Dewan Naim. Got off the mark in the previous over. Just the 1 run to his name. All the other runs coming from Niloy Hassan. Left-handed medium pace bowler coming in over the wicket. Here we go, over number 2. Fishing for it. Plays and misses. Almost a wide outside off. Just got a field set for that. There is a backward point, there is cover. Slightly short, easy single for the batters. The bounce of the wicket has been pretty good. You can have a look at how the wicket has behaved so far. It has got some true bounce. The ball is coming nicely onto the bat. The batters making use of the pace. That is aerial, and there is a fielder running in, but decides not to go for the catch. A good decision in the end, maybe. Run saving is also important. Not a lot of runs to defend. 9 for no loss, Czech Republic chasing 125. Slower delivery. Nicely disguised. The batter was up for it as well. A sliding effort keeps the ball within the boundary ropes. Cannot stop a couple of runs. So the ball coming nicely onto the bat now. Run making shouldn't be difficult if the batters focus on hitting the right areas. Oh, he wanted to go for it. Hurried on to him. And a beautiful catch on his follow-through. Made it look pretty easy. He's got a jolt in his right hand. The batter absolutely did not expect that one coming up to him. It was short, but more importantly, Alamin Siddiq Sujan defeated the batter in terms of pace. That's where all of a sudden the first wicket goes down for Tech Republic. Niloy Hassan Shohag cotton bowled Sujan, scoring 9 of 7 deliveries. Tech Republic 11 for 1 after 2 overs. Play restarts after a slight delay. Delays at this point will only rupture the focus of the batters. They've just lost 1 wicket. Czech Republic, the target for them is 125 from 18 overs. Again aerial, but finds the gap. That one rolls away for a boundary. The timing was good enough, and the fielder had to run across for around 10 meters and all, but the ball has gone past him with ease. So making good use of the angle here. Bowled him! Off stump, uprooted. A celebration from the bowler. And what a delivery to come back after getting pounded for a boundary in the previous delivery. This is excellent stuff. Akram Dewan, Naeem Clean bowled by Maidul Islam into his second over, and he will enjoy it. Second wicket down for Czech Republic. The openers back in the hut. 15 for 2. Two more deliveries remain in this third over. It's almost immediately under pressure, Czech Republic. Not the kind of start that they wanted. They still have the overs in hand. Not a lot of runs to chase down, but would have surely wanted a better start than this. And with Czech Republic's score on 15 for 2 after 2.3 overs, we're in for a break. We will be coming back soon. Stay tuned. We're back with the live action. Czech Republic need to score 125 from 18 overs. So far, they've managed 16 for the loss of 2. At the end of the third over, Maidul bowled a couple of overs, 1 for 13. Alamin Siddiq Shujan picked up a wicket. It's pretty impressive in his first over. 1 for 3. The two batters at the moment, Mehdi Hassan and Rehanuddin. Mehdi on strike, yet to get off the mark. Shujan down the leg, nice take by the keeper. But a wide nonetheless to kick off proceedings in over number 4. In terms of required runs, Czech Republic batting at just under 6 and over. They need to go slightly above it. Well bowled, good length. Nicely driven as well, safe and sound, just for a single. Mehdi Hassan will face his first delivery. Rehanuddin on the other end, 3 from 4. Czech Republic 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. Slightly outside off, dying onto the keeper. Went for that slash, not a lot of foot movement from the batter. Down the leg, past the keeper, will easily find the boundary. Exactly the area where the bowler wouldn't want to bowl, down the leg, no fielder, no protection. Mehdi Hassan gets off the mark with a 4. Czech Republic 22 for 2. Safely negotiated for a single. They've been trying to find those boundaries, but only when the ball is slightly full or slightly outside off. So far, Alamin Siddiq has done well. Tried to keep it within the stumps or just outside. Did not bowl very full to the batters. Again, good length. Running the first run quick. Decide against getting the second. So end of another over. After 4, Czech Republic 24 for 2. SPZ Gladiators posted 124 for 7 from their 18 overs. Top scorer Fayaz bin Sajjad with 56. Arifur Rahman Asif was not out on 26. Czech Republic at the moment 24 for 2. Miscommunication from the batters. Rehanuddin was the only one who thought there was a single in this, but in the end, Mehdi Hassan refused. It's good to see the two batters having a mini conference just to kick each other, have a better discussion amongst themselves in terms of what they have to do. There is still scope to play around with the deliveries, get some safe singles at the moment, just keep the scoreboard ticking. That's it straight. The timing wasn't there at all, but they will run a single. He's trying to hit the right areas here. Rehanuddin attempted to play it straight over the bowler's head. Just the timing wasn't there. Played that shot too early. Mehdi back on strike. That's played nicely, but straight to the fielder as well. There is good carry. Yasin Bhuiya is the third bowler introduced by SPZ Gladiators. Conceded a couple of runs so far. 2 more deliveries remain in this over. Slightly risky there, but a single. And the bowling side won't mind as long as boundaries are not coming. They've taken 2 early wickets and at the moment stemming the flow of runs. Can he finish the over well? Slower ball. Struck really well. There is a fielder underneath, but we'll see it sailing over the boundary. A 6 to end the over. Very, very good looking shot there from Mehdi Hassan. Flies off to 12 of just 5 deliveries now. Tech Republic, after 5 overs, are 33 for 2. Time for a change in the com box. Alif Tasnim is joining.
Thank you so much, Ahmed bin Parvez. After 5, it's 33 for 2. That's a great shot. Oh, yes! That's launched all the way for 6. A massive hit from Rehanuddin. A cracking stroke to bring up the over boundary. He was down on his knees and just belted it out of the park for half a dozen. A great shot to start this over, and Fayaz bin Sajjad will be under the pump. Sweeps again, but finds the fielder this time around. The approach is very much evident. Both of them are trying to be aggressive and pick up some quick runs. Firmly driven, but there is a fielder, so it'll be straight to him. Already 8 runs from this Fayaz over. Still a couple of deliveries to go on. He's coming from round the wicket now. Change of angle. Comes down the pitch. There's a fielder. This could be a wicket. It is! Third one falls down for Tech Republic. And it's Fayaz bin Sajjad who comes back very strongly after being hit for a 6 in the very first delivery of this over. It's Rehanuddin who goes back for 13. It's 41 for 3. It's Taif Mahmoud Pyle. In fact, Pial, the new batter in. Straight away, he gets off the mark. Thought of a second as well, but eventually decides not to take it. An eventful over comes to a close from Fayaz bin Sajjad. 9 runs and a wicket as well. It's 42 for 3. Mohammad Yasin Bhuyan comes back to the attack. The call is for 2-1. They should come back easily. That's good piece of running between the wicket from the batters. Taif Mahmoud Pial moves to 3 from 2. That's gone down the leg, and Shafat Amin needs to stretch his arms to call this one a wide. Shafat Amin and Mushfiq Nitol are the umpires who are officiating this game. That's a very tiring job as well, which is quite thankless. They can't really miss a single second of the match. The umpires, the officials. Thus far, 4 bowlers were used by SPZ Gladiators. Among them, Yasin has been the most expensive one. Maidul Islam, Alamin Siddiq Shujon and Mohammad Fayaz bin Sajjad, all of them picked up wickets apart from Yasin Bhuya. Pushed with soft hand, the bowler tried to collect it, but in the meantime a single will be picked. They should come back easily for the second. With a fumble from the fielder allows them to do it easily. So this completes the 7th over. It's 48 for 3. So a left arm spinner will be in operation. It's going to be Arifur Rahman Asif with some left arm orthodox spin. That's driven firmly. Straight to Sadib the Musharraf Muller for just a single. The batters are trying to be watchful slightly after losing the third wicket. Just trying to keep the flow of runs. That's straight. Muller has to hurry and he does really well to prevent the boundary. Really good fielding. He was quick. The dive was also perfectly made. And he saved 3 runs for his side. There will be some runs, at least a single. The keeper himself was after it, since that zone of the ground was vacant. The fielder was at deep backward square leg, so the batter just pushed it towards fine leg, shortish fine leg for a single. So 4 singles on the trot from this Arifur Rahman Asif over. Has been stingy in terms of giving runs, and he needs to continue that. SPZ Gladiators, they're in a good phase right now. Was looking for a big heave, missed it completely. Was quite close to the stumps. After 8, it's 52 for 3. Fayaz bin Sajjad with his second over. Just past the outside edge. He started from over the wicket and was hit for some boundaries. Then he changed the angle, coming from round the wicket. And immediately he picked up a wicket as well. That's it in the gap. Bisecting 2 fielders. That's reached the fence for a boundary. And with this 4, Fayaz bin Sajjad becomes the most expensive bowler of this Tech Republic innings. 9.29 is his economy, which rose up just now. That's cut. Will be straight to the fielder. "68 runs to get for Tech Republic from 37 deliveries. Should not be a daunting task, although they lost 3 early wickets at the very beginning phase of this inning. So both these batters, Mehdi and Pial, they're trying to form a solid partnership between them. Short, pulled but straight to the fielder. This completes the over from Fayaz bin Sajjad. After 9, it's 59 for 3. Asifur Rahman Asif conceded 5 runs from his first over. This could be a wicket. Fielder trying to get close, but just away from him. It was a valiant effort. However, that goes in vain as it goes all the way for 4 runs. That's the first boundary conceded by Asif, and he will be under the pump for sure after having a very good over. Mehdi Hassan has moved to 27 from 14. 3 boundaries under his belt and a maximum as well. Wrapped on the pads and finger raised. Asif has his revenge. And he sends back Mehdi Hassan, the set batter, who was looking really comfortable in the middle. He'll be thoroughly frustrated with his effort as Tech Republic lose their fourth. It's 63 for 4. Inzamam Hawk, one of the members of the World Cup winning Last Man Stands side, comes to bat. Under edge, goes down to deep third, and straight away he gets off the mark as well. He's a handy all-rounder, Inzamam. Right arm medium fast bowler and a destructive batter. His team will be looking for his service. That's fold in the gap as well. Will the fielder be able to cut this one? He does well. Only a single scored from this delivery. The batter couldn't really take the full toll of it. As it was short, he could easily pull it for a boundary. Taif Mahmood misses out an opportunity of getting a boundary and minimizing the difference between ball and run. That's a solid shot, but straight to the fielder. And this completes a very good over from Arifur Rahman Asif. A precious wicket. After 10, it's 66 for 4. And there will be a change of voice. You will have Ahmed bin Parvez with you till the 15th over.
Over number 11 underway. Length ball. Just a single taken. Alamin Siddiq Shujan is back into the attack. Previously conceded 11 runs from his first 2 overs. Picked up a wicket as well. Picked up the wicket of Niloy Hassan Shohag. Czech Republic on to 67 now for 4 wickets. Make that 68. Just picking up singles in quick progression. The 2 batters having a sighter. They don't have a lot of time. Still 57 more runs needed to win this game. They do not have a lot of balls in hand. An effort ball, nicely timed as well. There is a fielder well placed backward of point. Again, just another single by both the batters. So far so good from Alamin Siddiq Shujan. Entrusted with the responsibility to come back to bowl after the 10 over mark. Slower delivery, nicely guided. Took full toll of that. You cannot bowl down the leg. And Taif Mahmood Pial gets his reward for his composure. Just waited on it. And a slight tickle. That was enough to give him his first boundary. Pial off to 14 from 13 deliveries now. Inzamam on the other end. Just a 4 from 4. Close to the outside edge. Almost teasing the batter. Good end to the over from Alamin Siddiq. After 11, it's 73 for 4, Czech Republic. We did see a responsible knock from Fayaz bin Sajjad when SPZ Gladiators were batting. The only batter that got a 50 in this game so far. Small little contributions from everyone from Czech Republic. Niloy with 9. Naeem scored 6. Get back to that. Asif to continue. And concedes a single from the first ball. Mehdi Hassan was the pick of the batters for Czech Republic, 27 of 15. Held his strike rate to it till he got out to the man who's at the moment creating problems with his left arm spin, Asif. PL is the batter on strike. Slightly short, but darted that in. No flight whatsoever, bowling flat and stump to stump. That's something that gave him success in his previous over. Got Mehdi Hassan trapped in front. Rehanuddin as well, just 13 from 11. The 2 unbeaten batters in the crease. Inzamamul Haq on strike, as well as Taif Mahmood Pial. Scored 15 so far. So Czech Republic are on 75 for 4. This is the 12th over. Some bits of bounce. Another example of how well the wicket has behaved so far. Another single taken. Both the batters looking for an opportunity. Any sort of loose delivery and they will pounce on it. Well bowled. Big appeal once again. They go on for a single, will scamper back for 2. Is there an opportunity for a third? Will test the stamina of the batters, decide against it. Just a couple of runs. The bowler still inquiring. He was pretty confident that the batter was trapped in front. Already picked a wicket looking for his second here. Arifur Rahman Asif into his third over. 1 for 14 his bowling figures. An economy of just 5, which is excellent in the context. Fends it off for a single. No intent to go big at the moment. Trying to see off the premium bowler of the opposition. Could be a good ploy from the Czech Republic batters. The end of 12, 79 for 4. Mohammad Yasin Bhuiya back into the attack. Undoubtedly the tallest of the lot. Setting up his field. And as he moves the fielder at square leg, a bit finer. An indication that he might be going short. We've seen quite a few shots made by the batters on the leg side, specifically when they're looking for a boundary. But there are acres of space in the offside as well. 3 fielders stationed on each side of the wicket. Short. An edge, but a good edge from the batter's perspective. The umpire waits and in the end signals an over boundary. 6 to kick off proceedings. Sometimes pace can be harmful. That has been the case in the first delivery of this over. There was pace on offer. The shot was on. PL took on the bowler. Got that top edge out of the ground. Slightly fuller this time. A little bit of a grunt from the bowler there. An effort delivery outside off. Not a lot of foot movement from the batter. There are areas square of the wicket on the offside as well where he could target, but beaten for pace. So good comeback from Yasin Bhuiya. Nicely guided, testing the fielder at deep third. He will get to it. Just the single, and look at the proactiveness of Pial. Really wanted to get back to the strike. Striking the ball well at the moment. Finding the gaps with ease. But on the other hand, there is Inzamam. Another star player in the amateur cricket circuit. We all know what he is all about. But at the moment, they've got the boundary from the first ball of the over. Just need to keep things calm. He's not calm at the moment. He goes for hero. And in the end, he has to depart. And another situation where a run out could have happened. Situation of double play in action. Or that was what the fielding side thought for a second, but could have shown a bit more presence of mind there. Inzamam, today wasn't his day for sure. Gone for 6. Czech Republic losing their 5th wicket on 86. A very important breakthrough here for the SPZ Gladiators side. Yasin Bhuiya picks up his first wicket, and with that, all 5 bowlers on show for SPZ Gladiators have picked up at least a wicket. So they've all contributed. The fielders have done well, latched on to their catches when needed. The new batter, Ridoy, will be under a bit of pressure. Of course, the best of the lot still remain. 2 more overs of Maidul. Still to come, Sujan still has an over. Yasin Bhuiya can return for his final one as well, so they will have to contend with some good death over bowling here, Tech Republic. Ridoy on strike, Ridoy plays and Ridoy misses. So end of a successful over which started with a 6 and ended with a moral victory for the bowler. After 13, it's 86 for 5, Tech Republic. Asif is back. Just a single there from the batters. Not a lot of risk being taken here. Taif Mahmood Payal, he knows he has to stick around. The new batter might want to take a risk or two. They need at least a boundary every over. Strikes it well. A test for the fielder in the deep. Just a single once again. Owing to the size of the ground, it's not easy to get doubles, especially if you can't bisect the fielders in the deep. 2 singles from the first 2 deliveries. A good over so far from Asif. Oh! That has struck the bullseye. A wild hoik, a wild slog from the bat. And he strikes thin air. Another important breakthrough. The last 2 overs have been very useful from SPZ Gladiators. Both the bowlers responding to adversity. Asif picks up another. Second wicket. Taif Mahmood Payal, who played so well for his 24, has to depart. He was getting agitated at some point. He meant to hit that out of the park. Unfortunately, if you do not choose the right ball to play across the line, you will have to suffer, and that's exactly what happened with Payal. So relatively 2 new batters in the crease now. Ridoy joined by Imran Hossain Badhun, the new batter. Tech Republic now struggling. 88 for 6. Just 2 more wickets remain. Arifur Rahman Asif, 2 for 17, the star performer for SPZ Gladiators. Tech Republic need 37 of 22 at the moment. Well bowled, wrapped on his pads once again. Will take the single. That coming through a leg by Alif Tasnim, my co-commentator, was speaking about the death over specialists that SPZ Gladiators have. And we're seeing that on show, on display at the moment. They've been so good under pressure. Slightly shorter, not giving in any flight at all. Will concede the single happily. Asif. That will end a magnificent over from him. Asif has bowled out his 4 overs for just 18 runs and picked up a couple of wickets as well. After 14, it's 90 for 6, Czech Republic. Maidul is back for his third. In quick discussion with the umpire. This is the second match of another match day here at the Puberga Kriya Shikha Pratishthan. Maidul has the ball in his hand in discussion with his teammate Yasin Bhuiya, who walks back into his position at long on. So the faster bowlers probably will close out the game for SPZ Gladiators. Who can turn up with the bat for Czech Republic? That is the question. Hridoy on strike, 2 of 3. Imran Hossain Badhan on the other end, yet to get off the mark. A leg bye to kick off proceedings. This is the 15th over. 34 needed of 19. Czech Republic 91 for 6. This is getting intense. This is getting close. The batters will know they need to take a risk or two. Won't be easy against Maidul. Receiving advice after almost every delivery here. Well bowled, nicely taken by the keeper. No fumbles there. A dot ball in this situation is gold. There is a lot of clarity of thought from the bowler. Wants to keep it full, but this time misses the full length. And the batter takes the absolute toll on it. Imran Hossain Badhan has broken the shackles with that magnificent hit. Frustration for the bowler Maidul. He knows just a couple of inches. Went for the block hole, but put that into the slot for the batter. Badhan can go big. Oh, goes for something different there. A slower delivery did not work for the bowler. This is what pressure does to you. Maidul has been the premium bowler for his side. Brought on to maybe pick up a wicket here, but instead has been expensive. This time sliced. The fielder at third. An effort. The effort that gives him a wicket. Or was that catch taken? Need to just have... Yes, it is a wicket. The catch was cleanly taken, confirmed by the umpire. The batter has to walk off. This is fantastic fielding. Sometimes when the bowler is not getting it right, when the batters are on top, all you can do with the fielding side is produce some magic in the field. That's exactly what was done over there. Kondokar was the fielder. Beautiful catch running in from deep third. Was almost imbalanced, had to dive in front, but at no point looked like he was missing that catch. So Maidul picks up a wicket. Again goes for that big drive. This is the last wicket. The last man standing. Hridoy will take strike for the next over. After 15, it's 98 for 7. Tech Republic, they need 27 runs from 3 overs. And I leave you here the safe hands of Alif Tasnim.
Thank you so much, Ahmed bin Parvez. In the gap, in between two, take both of them. The way for 400 comes up. And with this, 23 from Hridoy, this guy. The last man is forcing the field to think. The fielder extra. Well ball. That's the second easily. John was however just and picked up those runs for his side. Now from please will Shuja will he go for or will he straight to the fielder being a to take a double, otherwise 4 or 6 no opportunity. 4 runs. Short looking to after conceding 6 deliveries back to back. Still searching for now. He hits it. Muller is that long off. Over from the last one. It's my rate of pulling the most it over for 20 runs. But Ridoy doesn't. There is no single as well. Either he has or he hits it long, hits it high. There's a fielder under it. Again. Here's the winning wicket. Rushed from dressing. The ball was popping up, but eventually safe as house. For so we sum up the rest of the with the live